Hi, good morning, buddies. I'm going to deliver you a message for today's assembly. I was forced by Miss Chelsea. I was not forced by anyone. I do this with my own free will. Now, the story was pretty epic. It's about two explorers, famous explorers, racing for the South Pole. They even made a movie about it.
Over Arktis, mellom Nordpolen og Alaska. Den første på begge poler. Den største polfarer gjennom tidene.
Han har blitt helt sinnssyk.
Hva slags kaptein setter mannskapets liv i fare på den måten?
Du lyver for meg.
Ja, det lyver.
You don't know him.
In 1910, two explorers began their quest to become the very first men to ever set foot upon the southernmost point of Earth. People call it heroic age of Antarctic exploration, and the South Pole was representing one of the last unexplored areas on the Earth. Two explorers, Robert Scott, an ex-Navy captain from England, and then the other one was Amundsen, a famous Norway explorer. Captain Robert Falcon Scott, a Royal Navy officer and explorer who led two expeditions to Antarctic regions. A very skillful sailor and also an expert strategist. And Scott's competitor from Norway. Boy, the name is very difficult to say, but I will try. Probably going to butcher the name, but let's go. Roald Engelbrecht Grafning Amundsen. Now let's check.
Roald Amundsen.
Close. So this is him, and I cannot help but notice that he looks similar to a fictional character. Months from the movie Up. Everyone in this photo died soon after it was taken. These are British explorers standing at the South Pole in January 1912. The photo marks the finish line of a race into the unknown. The two teams, one British and one Norwegian, trekked about 1,500 kilometers into brutal territory and had to get back to safety before winter hit. At first, it looks like a victory photo for the British, except that it's a Norwegian flag. This was a kind gesture admitting that they had lost the race. Robert Falcon Scott was a meticulous planner, and his dream was to be the first person to reach the South Pole. He and his English team of explorers and scientists have been conducting research in Antarctica and collected years of data on seasonal cycles on the continent. Ponies, yes, they brought ponies. Using ponies and brute strength made sense to Scott. At that time, British explorers had to use this method to haul equipment during an earlier attempt on the South Pole. Scott also had a secret weapon to win the race: motor sledge, the latest invention in that era. Not far, Norwegian explorer Amundsen had camped nearby and wanted to reach the pole first. The Norwegian team had trained with Inuit people, all of them expert skiers, knew how to travel in cold conditions, and to make matters worse for the English, Amundsen had dogs, and he knows how to use them. Focus on one goal at one time. Amundsen had one goal, and one goal only: to be the first to reach the South Pole. Scott's expedition, on the other hand, had dual purposes: to get to the pole and to gather scientific information about the Antarctic. These goals were at times in conflict. To reach the pole first, time was the essence, while scientific work and surveying required slowing down and making careful observations. Scott's team, during the voyage, they took 2,000 photos, while Amundsen, they only took 10. Amundsen's team was also very consistent. Every day they travel about 20 miles or 32 kilometers, while Scott's team was not that consistent. They pushed their limit every day, and at the end, they were losing so many manpower, food, and mode of transportations. Many of the ponies died, and the motor sledge, they didn't work as expected. We can learn a lot about this story. Scott has everything: more manpower, more animals, even they have motor sledges. But Amundsen's consistent effort brought him all the way to the center of the South Pole. Benjamin Franklin once said, "If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail." In the Bible, it says in Proverbs 13, verse 16, "A wise man thinks ahead, a fool doesn't and even brags about it." Amundsen won the race because he is being consistent, 20 miles per day. So, what is our 20 miles? What is our goal every day?